finally got past.
Wait there a minute. I think I might know why. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, wait, I've lost. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've got like a sponge thing that goes over the mic. It's come off. It's just plastic now. No, sometimes I just unplugged my PlayStation 3. I finally fucking was streaming. I finally actually got to the place, got through the first chalice dungeon. I finally got to the place where I was getting new the cursed dungeons, but they're just smashing me to pieces in there because my physical strength is 10. But I picked up some cursed gems and then just trying to think. Yeah, because my physical health is like 10, so I can't fight him. I've got to rely on that beast to bring him down to fight and for me. You know what I mean? It's fucking ironic, but. It's bad. Well, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna come in, but I'll come in with I've got that area open with my high level. Right there, with my high level player. So I'm gonna have to load a maxed out cat. Did you get your weapon to a +10?
No. I mean, I had a couple of slabs. I wanted to do the pontiff. And it wouldn't let me, so I just did.
Because you need twinkling titanites. You have to buy them.
I have them, and I use what I had. But it's funny because whenever I go to him, that Andre, and I want to upgrade that pontiff, I can never find it. When I go to reinforce, I'm constantly looking down the list to find it. And I can never find it. I can see the others.
Well, the only way you find it is you find it with equipping it, and it was highlight in red.
It was already equipped, and I never find it. And then sometimes I get lucky.
No, you just equip. Just listen. Just equip it in red. I have the same thing when I'm trying to find my 𝐈'𝐯𝐶 because I've got too many weapons, and I'm like, always go past it. The only way I know it because the 𝐓𝐻𝐷 sword, I've got hundreds of those. Yeah. Not 100, I've got about 5, and I just know they're by that now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I know what you mean. I try and find. Where's my? If I take my 𝐓𝐻𝐷 sword off, I think to myself, where the fucking hell's that gone? And I think, fucking. I always know. No, sorry, my 𝐈'𝐶𝐷 sword. I always know that it's by. I'll try and find it now, which I can't. I know where it is now. It's right here. I've got it. So I've got 2 of them. It's such a beautiful sword because it scales with it scales with just trying to think now, with luck. So yeah, I've got the maximum you can get out of this sword being a 999, being an 802 player. So I've actually got that opened up on this character. Pardon me, I've done all that area. So did you get the ashes from over there?
Yes, I got them and I already gave it to the lady.
The captain's ashes? Yeah?
Get off the rock.
You got the captain's ashes from that, those taps. Wait there, where are you?
I'm in some kind of swamp and some metal monster or something. It just attacked me.
Well, I don't know. That's not gonna. Sort the mic out a little bit because you always sound like you're like talking from a distance.
I'm in I'm in this red river. And some kind of black...
No, yeah, I know where you are, but yeah, you went into the tower, and you picked up that. You didn't go to the tower, no?
Well, I went. You mean on the last part?
When you first go in there, because I usually skip it because it's quite hard. It wouldn't be hard for you there, but it is because I'm in New Game Plus 11, remember, and I've got those ashes as well from there because that's where you can get the big arrows for the weapon. They're the ones where you actually fire the weapons. It's like what the knights fire, and they fucking decimate some of those people. I'd love to just do that because you could sit above and just use the hawk ring, and the hawk ring sort of makes your it makes your the the Dark Faris bow it's just a wooden bow, but that's got the longest range. But with the Hawk thing, it extends your range. So you put the Hawk thing on, and when you shoot those arrows, but I mean, I just haven't got any because I just never sort of like used the bows. But I just thought to myself, when I was getting that PvP, I thought to myself, do you know what? I could fucking sit up the top of Analondo and just pinpoint. You know, because I went up there's one guy laying down flat, and he had a massive thing. And I thought, oh. Because I have to get the ashes, I have to get the captain's ashes, and they're in the tower where those big Viking guys are. In the first bit, just after the walls, when you turn right. Yeah. That's where the captain's ashes. Go back there, and then you'll be able to buy
the captain's ashes.
The arrows.
I got those, and I already gave them to the merchant lady. But the part that I'm on now, I'm actually streaming. If you wanna peek and see where I am. I'm not actually looking at. I've just come off streaming myself because I've just been streaming on Twitch, and it's just I have to get off it. You know what I mean? Through chat, one stream elements. There's a tip this guy, man, and I'm not. I used to be with Stream Elements, but I'm with Streamlabs, my tip thing. But I was with Stream. I don't know. They sort of like. I don't know. It's a bit awkward because fucking some of it's bullshit. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Just thinking to myself, perhaps I should stream fucking on Twitch in the fucking day, because I'm not doing nothing in the day. I just had my appointment back for my shoulder, and I could have gone to Bushy next week, which is like, I said, can you just tell me, is it lower Bushy or upper Bushy? The difference is lower Bushy, yes, upper Bushy. It's Bushy is where George Michael was from. Yeah. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
And Andy Ridgely, yeah, they perform Wham and Bushy. And anyway, and Elton John. And anyway, well, Elton John was from Pinner, but he performed a lot around this way. Pinner's just down the road. Yeah, if it's upper Bushy, it's like you have to climb up to about 1,000 feet on a bike. You know what I mean? It's the hill. It's full of Jews. It's what Rich had up there. You know what I mean? And I thought, well, you don't know where it is, so if it is lower, well, anyway, cut a long story short, it's on November the 10th down at my other clinic where I used to go, so it's a long way off. So whereabouts are you? Just go to the last bonfire, and I'll meet you there.
I'm talking to this bird monster.
Oh, I know where you are. Just go. I know where you are. You're down here. You'll get a slab. You'll get a slab here, because once you beat, you will do. When you beat, you're missing a slab. There's another slab down the bottom which I didn't know. I actually found it. You have to do the wolf from the night,
I tell him I'm
which
Ash,
I haven't
or
done.
I am not Ash.
Yeah, just tell him you're Ash. Agree to everything in this game. Don't say no.
Okay.
You agree to. In Souls, you agree to everything, right? Even if you're tricked, but the tricks always come back in your favour. Speak to that guy. When you beat the sister of Arundel, you go back, and if you get a slab, there's another slab, and then you'll get two slabs. Then there's another slab that's hidden. I'll have to show you it. But if you go, I'll go to the. I know where you are. I'll go to the Corvian settlement because you're speaking to him now.
Do you know if there's another bonfire within this area, and I could light that one, and then you could meet me here?
No, yeah, that's where it is. I'm right down there. It's just where if you're talking to that guy, the Corvian settlement, you just got to open up a whatchamacallit, and I'll put my summon down.
Okay. I'm still in the building where he is.
Yeah, it ain't far. It ain't far. It's just around there. Just watch out for the guy that's make sure you've got the password on that. Just watch out for the guy that's there's a guy there, he will rip you apart. He's got like a hand. I'm gonna put a sign down in.
Is he metal or something?
Well, he's got big claws, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's a tanky guy.
I killed one of those, and I'm still
yeah, it's gonna be easy for you, but it ain't for me. My sign's down in the bonfire, so when you come out of that building, you have to jump down here, and you have to look about. Now I'm not going to be summoned or anything because I've taken my summoning off, so I don't get fucked up into Aldridge. So if you find the bonfire, I'll tell you where it is and see if you can see my sign. If not, I might have to invade you. It's
Okay, when I
Right,
came
it's
out
right
of
near
this
you.
building, there's a bridge, and I see some more little houses and a bunch of monsters walking around.
Go
on the other
over to
side.
the bridge. Go over to the bridge. Go over that little bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to look
Right
behind
there.
me real
Wait,
fast.
let me try and think where you are. If you're speaking to the Corbian guy, I can see him right now. So you don't go over that bridge. Where you're speaking to that Corbian guy, you have to do this.
Oh, it's right here. I found it. I just happened to
You
turn
see my
around
summon?
and, yeah, I see it.
You see my in yellow, white. I mean.
I see it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's okay because actually you can summon me because I haven't done her here.
I actually should have sat at the bonfire first before I summoned
It doesn't
you.
matter because I'm coming into your world. I'm an 802 player, but the thing is, I haven't beat Sister Frida here because she's fucking a bitch.
Yeah, but I'm
For
down
me.
to 2 blue flats and 5 yellow ones. I should have sat down first. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll be alright.
I'm behind you. Okay.
See, I'm a tank and see, I've got everything. You should be right. Right. I'm going to show you where you can pick. There's not really a lot to pick up here. There's a guy that's going to come down here in a minute. He's going to be like another one of those
Yes,
guys.
those.
This guy here.
Yeah.
God, it's so easy on our level, man. See, I haven't got my
Why the fuck
which
did
one
she
put it
turn
correct.
around?
And just be careful about attack.
I hate when she turns the wrong way.
Be careful because you're getting me with that as well. Which you shouldn't do. Or it might... Do you know what? I've only got one bloody yellow flask as well. So come up here.
Well, I'm out
There's
of
not a lot to pick up
something
here.
now.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can freshen up. Look. Come down here. There should be something down there to pick up. Be careful. It's not a lot here to pick up, I must admit. Only you haven't done the walls or anything like that yet. And there's another thing where you pick up a slab, which I only realised the other day. All the time I've played this game, right, all these years, I always there was a ladder in the distance. I thought, how did you get to that ladder? And I actually googled it, and I thought, that's it. And you get another spell here, which I never got. It doesn't count. It doesn't count as part of your miracles. It's called
I thought he was
freeze.
dead.
No, don't worry about it. They're not very hard. It just might look. See, I've come down to your level. That's why I'm not hitting hard. Have you been up here? Yeah.
No, I just got on this side. I was
No, come up
looking at
here.
Fighting Cowboys video on how to go through this whole area, but I only looked at one portion of it. I don't know what's on this
this is
side.
small. This is small compared to the Ring City. Come here. Now come back. Come back. Come back. Follow me. Because you
Who
have
the
to go
fuck is
that way. I
that?
don't want. No, you've just been hit by some pyromancy. Not pyromancy. Just come back round and come over
I'm
here,
on my
and then
way.
there's a claw that you pick up, but it's not worth picking up because I already dropped it for you.
Okay, coming back up the ladder. Okay.
Right, now look. The thing is, I could see like this. See, I could drop you souls like this. Yeah,
bitch.
wait there. Wait there. Come, follow me. You have to come out. There's not much. I can't remember what is here. There's nothing to. You can jump over on that thing, but it's nothing to pick up because I can remember when I'd done it and I thought, well, that was fucking worth it. You know what I mean? There's something here to pick up, but I think you've already got it. The crow's talons. So pick up the crows. Pick up that.
Yeah, I
You
think
picked
I
up
have
that. Now just jump here, then if you've opened up this down here, haven't you?
Hold on. I see something else over here. Oh, a large soul? Okay, I'm coming. Okay.
Now just... all it is about opening up everything, alright? Now go back, we can go back round. There's nothing here, believe me, I can tell that for now. And this is a really short DLC, believe it or not. It's not like the Ring City. Ring City's a lot bigger and better. But if you really, I mean, there's Sith, the boss to do. Half-Life is really hard to do. Okay, we've got to go back, come back round again.
Okay.
Now it gets a bit tanky up here. There's another bonfire up here, but if we go in there, I think there might be something in here for you. So I don't know. Let's have a look.
It's a dark gem.
A what?
A dark gem.
Yeah, blood gem. Yeah, you want to keep those. This is where you got.
Well,
no, yeah, just.
Yeah.
It'll be a blood gem from them. It will be a blood gem because it's they bleed. Yeah, you'll find out when you'll go through in a minute. Now, come back up here again.
I know there's some crabs at the bottom, and there's a boss fight, but I.
Yes, no, you have to jump down. It's awkward to jump down. You most end up dying as well. You want to put the cat ring on when you go down there, because you've got knights that will shoot you down. Those big ones with the big arrows. Right, now come up here. Now we're going up here and we're going out of here now, so...
So now since I've given the merchant that captain's ashes, can I use my dragon sword now, or no?
Oh. All those ashes, the ashes that you bought, all the ashes that you bought, is a twinkling titanite. Go and quickly get it. Go on. Quickly, run, be careful, because there's a thing up there, it's going to jump down on you. But don't worry about him, you've lost that, don't worry about it, right? There's nothing down there. Just be quick. There's another one up here. Right. No, there's not. But there's something up here as well. Right. Right there. There's something there. Right.
Large
now there's nothing here. There's some stuff. Yeah. There's some stuff in that room. But go down the ladder. Now 𝐕𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐻 is going to hit us here.
Who?
That's who you killed. 𝐕𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐻. Another one that you killed. Open up that. Yeah. 𝐕𝐲𝐻𝐼𝐻, remember the one that you got sent away? The sorcerer. He comes back to life again and he's going to hit us with a thing. He's easy to kill. I used to watch the speedrunners actually. They push him off the cliff so they don't get hit. Now I'll open that. But don't go in there yet, come out. Because it's, they're pretty tanky, they are. Now come around here. Let me just put Tears of Denial on. It's like you have to have some time. Now there's some stuff here around here to do. There's something going to come around here. This is very easy. It does get a little bit harder in when we go through the thingy. I was just getting bored of actually streaming on Twitch and doing my blood. I was shouting out cunt and everything on my stream because I was getting so I was getting so frustrated getting killed by that thing.
Yeah.
And the gems I was picking up. I had attack down and I was like, oh for fuck's sake, at least they're better than the ones I've got, you know what I mean? And I'm on blood level 4 and I was talking to myself and whatnot and you know,
I got
going here.
Killed by those knights when you first start the whole part off.
Yeah, now come in here, because these are, now try and do your pyromancy on some of these, right? Be careful, I'm gonna die here.
Fuck, I am stuck on something. What the fuck am I stuck on?
I'm gonna die.
I got stuck in a corner. I died too. I got stuck in a corner. I was trying to back out of the door and I got stuck in a corner.
It's not. It's Tears of Denial that's kept me in. Well, don't worry about those. Because I told you they're tanky in there. They are because they bleed. You know, I told you.
It's not that. It's just getting stuck. I hate that. I really do.
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen. Right, just rest of the bonfire, do Tears of Denial, and just go back. Don't bother going in that room. It's nothing. I just wanted to, if I remember rightly, it ain't much in that room to pick up. So I'll write my name down again, and we've opened up the thing. There's another what do you call it to pick up? There's another bonfire, I mean. So I'll write my name down. So you're at the bonfire.
Yeah.
The other bit is quite hard to get through. But you have to open up the shortcut, and this is where you'll need a flame. But you're gonna get bled to fuck. Sister Frida is hard as nails. Then when you've done Sister Frida, that actually opens you up to.
I heard some people talking about that in
She's hard, but it's a free boss fight. You get a slab from her as well. You get a slab when you beat her on her first. Then you'll get another slab when you speak to her daughter. You go, and that old boy that you spoke to, you go down and speak to her, and he said, "Have you done the painted lady?" Because that's where her armor comes from. That painted lady. That's that white armor you've got.
Are there any certain?
Not really wearing.
Are there any certain rings I should equip?
Well, not really. You can pretty tank her out. You're only on new games. You know what I mean? On my playthrough, she's a bitch. Believe me. I quit out of this game. It's a simple fact. She was just so fucking tanky.
Okay. Well, I put
now
on one
that again.
Increases bleed resistance. I don't know.
It's nothing like that. It's frost and dark she deals.
Okay, hold on then. Let me do the frostbite then.
Not yet. You don't need it now. You're not listening to me properly.
Okay.
Wait until we get there. Just leave that. It's when you go in there. What it is, you've got loads of. When you go into the cave, you don't have to cook a thing. You just have to use. What you do is it's the magnets that are going to bleed you. That fall over you, and it's from the bees. Now if you've got the pyromancy, you can hit him, because I haven't got my pyromancy equipped, yeah? You dragged yourself into that fight. Now
sometimes it takes her too long to throw that fireball out, and I have a problem with that.
No, yeah, it does. That's why sometimes I use the sunlight spear, but the sunlight spear is fast, but it's not as powerful. It's not as powerful. Now here we're going to go for a fight with. Come around here first and pick up there's some stuff around here. Just go and pick up the stuff down there and watch those trees down there because they're alive.
Oh,
just go and get the items. Don't worry about them, just go and pick up the items down there.
Okay,
whatever it was. Right, 𝐕𝐸𝐼𝐹's he's gonna flick thingy on us. So
you still got me. Okay, where did you go?
Come round to the front.
Okay.
Now hit 𝐕𝐸𝐼 with your flame, because I haven't got my flame equipped. Alright, when we go in here, he's going to spawn, okay, and he's going to hit us with a spell that's going to block us.
Time and time again.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I'll try and get him. He will, he was, see? He's got us now, now come back out. I've nearly got him.
But in the end, you lack the stomach.
He's not that hard here, he is hard on my playthrough. That 1 hour, just let that go. See, the speedrunners, what they do is they actually,
Forgive me, my lady. Sworn oath.
Okay. Contraption key and an onyx blade. I already have the blade.
Yeah, I know. It's a drop
me.
shot, oh, that's why. You don't need nothing most of in this game. Now just hit this here.
What is all this book?
There's nothing here to look at, that's what I mean. It's a very short DLC, but you've got the wolves to do. And you come up here. You speak to her.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee. thou the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke? The one to show me flame. 'Tis good. When this is done,
Is she supposed to give me something?
No, just speak to her.
Okay.
Well, now come out here.
I promised Uncle Gale I would.
Wait there. Come here first. Open this gate. Open that gate. You'll see why. Open that gate there. So when you can come back, because you need to open up the shortcut.
Oh,
Can you open it?
Open from this side.
Yeah, we have to open it from the other side then. Alright? So...
There's a lever over here. Where did it... Well...
No, you come back to that. Leave it.
Okay.
Alright?
Did you go outside?
Come here. Come out to that ledge and jump off out here. Where the gate is, where you can't see.
Where'd you go?
I went outside the front. Where the gate is that you couldn't open. On the other side of that. But you have to go out the front. No, up just where you was. I can't. Look, you have to go out that front and along that wooden plank bit.
Oh, okay, I was just there. Oh, no.
Now open the gate. Open the gate. Go on. That's it.
That was kind
Now,
of stupid.
rest at the bonfire. Banish me if you want. Go on, banish me.
I have to equip my black stone.
I'm gonna put mine on my toolbar as well, so.
Okay. I've
We'll sit at that bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then redo your
I already did it.
do your charm. Yeah, because I have to move up there, so I have to get those ashes as well, Captain's ashes. But my fucking playthrough's fucking it's a nightmare to go over there. I fucking doubt I'll survive. Do you know what I mean?
God.
It's that bloody bad. Wait there, let me just
Now is there a well I know there's a boss level here. It's a wolf and it's a guy. So
Wait there, no, it's not that, there's loads. There's loads there, right there, I've got to move up to where you are now. I actually didn't knock all these down, I just actually ran all the way through it. Because what I was doing, I was running through it. There is some stuff to pick up here, but there's not a lot, because at the end of the day I've dropped you most things, so it's it hasn't spoiled the game for you, but there's not a lot. There's some souls, there's a few weapons to pick up, but it also means that you could die easily. Some of these will hit hard here. The dogs are fucking annoying. With the wolves, they're not too bad. They're not as bad as the actual dogs.
They move a little quicker
so
though, I noticed. Even when you lock onto them, it's still a little harder to kill them because they're so quick. But,
so did you put your coiled sword in the thing, and you still haven't got a +10 weapon?
no. And
Why didn't you go and buy a load of chunks?
I did buy a few. I bought, hold on. Let me go to the Fireling Shrine. And I can tell you exactly what I bought because the two that I bought, they were 20,000 apiece.
What, a chunk?
Hold on, let me go to the merchant lady. Whatever it was,
Go and max out, right, go and
apiece.
max out your pyromancy flame, yeah? You're one away from it. You've surely got enough to buy most probably 9 chunks.
No, I just died, remember? And then I had to come back. And I lost a few.
Ah, well met. How may I be of...
Okay, what I got from her... Yeah, well, it was a Titanite scale. It was a Titanite scale. I bought 2 of them from her.
Right, what you have to do, listen. Yeah, no. What are you trying to max out?
What's the best thing to max out?
It doesn't matter what you max out on the 10. I said
would
to you
like
to do it with do it with the chunks. No, because listen, no, don't. I can drop you all the weapons. That's what I mean. You only have to max out the flame, then I can drop you all the plus 10 weapons. You don't have to max out nothing.
Okay, well let me.
That's why I said to you. Yeah, go to the pyromancy and max that out with the chunks, the titanite chunks, the big ones, right? They're not as expensive as those scales. I know they're 20,000 each.
I can't buy them. I mean, there's nothing here. Is it under materials? Purchase materials?
You buy them from the Shrine Maiden.
Do not be gone for long.
He said the pyromancy guy.
Those ashes, you buy the chunks from her. Right, you go for the ashes, now you buy all the items from her. Chunks, titanite, everything. You can buy unlimited, because it depends how much souls you've got, yeah? That's why I've got 99 of everything in my storage, because on this character, so I don't need nothing,
I can only buy
because
one titanite chunk right now, so I'm going to buy that. And that's it.
Yeah, well buy that.
Something.
Okay. Yeah, then go and see how much you can get your thingy up to, and then if not, I'll drop you some souls a bit later.
Well,
but all I'm saying is, just go and just drop what's his nut. Just go and see how much. If you can't, just try and upgrade your pyromancy flame.
I can't do it now.
How many chunks did it say it needs? It should say. Did it say you need about 8 more or something like that?
No, I don't have the money to upgrade it at all.
Yes, I know, but how many does it say you need? Because it will say that you need 9 more chunks.
What, to do the
flame, the pyromancy flame.
Pretty, be careful. Ah, there you are, Unkin Iron.
Reinforced pyromancy flame? 6.
Yeah, reinforced.
And right now I only have 1.
So is that a 6?
Right.
The pyromancy flame you've got equipped at a 6.
I'd need 6 titanite chunks to get it up to a 9. I'm at 8 right now on it. I'd need 6 more to get it up to a 9.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Once you've got it up to a 9, you can actually, that's it. You can then you can put the slab on it. We'll come back here.
Do not be gone.
Come back here, and I'll come back here, up here, and I'll drop you some souls. Then I have to quit out.
Snowy Mountain Pass?
Yeah, just come back here. It doesn't matter because I can still drop you souls. I don't have to be red. It's just I'm only red because just means I have to quit out the game and download my save from where I was before.
And you know when I did that second video of the killing floor?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, go on.
I still don't think it's there. I haven't checked, but I have
But it doesn't matter. You can you can stream
up.
another time. You can stream another time there, can't you? And then you can you'll be able to see it being there.
Okay,
you know?
I'm back at the thing. The bonfire.
Right, it might be difficult to see my sign, but it's on a red, it's on like a red lettering sign there. All right.
Okay.
Just where the red lettering is. I don't know why I wrote it there. Just I wrote it down. I didn't see it. I'm sitting here with like nearly 10 million souls, just sitting here doing nothing. You know,
Okay,
so.
it's yellow. I see it. I see you.
Yeah, well just download that. I'll drop you a pack of souls, and you can just go and buy a load of chunks, possibly level up a bit. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, because
so I need to get myself. Yeah, I know, but you keep on saying you're but remember you're in new. Now listen. No, yeah, but listen, you're in Nougat. You don't have to. I can drop you all the weapons. I've got them all at 5 and 10. I can't drop you nothing until... You keep on saying that. You don't understand the thing, right? Is once you're at a 10, I can drop you all the weapons. It doesn't matter, regardless. I can drop you the pyromancy flame that's better than the flame that you've got at a 10. I can drop you everything at a 10 and a 5, right?
So
that's what I mean. As soon as you hit that, no, just you see, you don't understand. Yes, no, I can drop you all the weapons at a plus 10 and a 5, right? 5 and 10, they're all the same, right? They all drop at the same. There was some because they're scaled with different items. That's why. I'm gonna leave these, right? So just go and buy as many chunks as you want, and don't buy any scales or anything like that. Then level up.
Okay.
Because this is 13 million here. Fucking, you're so spoilt. You are really.
I'm not spoiled.
Well, you are spoiled. I tell you what, you wouldn't realise how hard I had
this
to.
game. That's all.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I said to you. You said what? It's like it's like when it's not that hard to comprehend. You know what I mean?
It is
Like, go on, like all you gotta do is go and buy. Go right. Like, wait there. I'll banish myself out, right?
Okay.
Because I've got to re-download my save, otherwise I'll lose those souls I gave you. Go back, right? Go and buy the chunks. Upgrade your pyromancy flame, right? And get it, and then use a slab to a 10. Then it will disappear. Then come back and I'll drop you a load of weapons, right?
All right.
Like, see, I have to quit out this fucking game, and the worst thing I did though yesterday when I was actually... what is going on with my controller? I get so frustrated. This today, that on streaming that, and it just gets more stressed out. It's like, boom. Buy the chunks, just buy your chunks, right? And then how many of you need, just buy, I don't know, 10 or whatever. Then just go and upgrade your pyromancy, so it'll take a slab. Then just throw everything into whatever you think you need it in, whatever's making a slab. Put it into vitality or put it into whatever you want, bigger, whatever you feel like putting it into.
Yeah, but I want to make sure I get those chunks first.
Eh?
I just want to make sure I get those chunks and stuff first.
Yeah, you just buy those chunks. Don't go buying any other thing, because everything I can drop you now, it will be plus. You'll be able to see when I drop it. All right? I don't know if I can drop you things, because if I could drop you thingies, then you can drop them back to me. I don't think I can drop you. I think I tried to drop them someone else. I mean, like materials, like slabs and stuff like that. Because then you can really, even though I've got most weapons, that there's some I noticed I haven't got up, and some weapons you can drop back to me on my other character. So right there, right there. Let me just. What am I doing? Right, mark, get it together. Okay, load game. Oh, I'm so hungry. Earlier I was extreme. I had to eat just bread and hummus.
That's all you eat?
No, I did. What have I eaten? No, I haven't eaten much.
Okay, tight nice chunk.
Have you only just done that? Bloody hell, woman!
I
what
was
are you like?
cracking the things. I was cracking those things.
Oh right, yeah, I've got you. Open using the souls. Yeah, so just buy 10 or whatever. Yeah, how much they cost? About 10,000, 15,000 or whatever.
They're 13,000 a piece.
That's alright, yeah, that's alright, you've got enough there.
So, I mean, the scales...
Don't
Okay.
use the scales.
No, I'm just looking at
Leave
the difference.
them.
I don't get why... Okay, the chunk is 13,000, but the scale is 20,000, but you can only get up to +4. I just... I don't understand.
Yes, because you can listen. You can only get them up to a +4 because do you know why? Because you need a titanite slab to get it to a 5. It's the same as a twinkling. When you use a twinkling, yeah, you only go up to a +4. Why? Because you need to use a slab. When using the titanite chunks on the weapons, you only get them up to a +9 because you can only use a slab. That's what I'm saying to you, right? So
okay,
the slab that you've got.
Pyromancy flame up to a 10.
Right, well that's it. Now you can get the weapons, everything. Now you'll get proper invaded if you go into it because you're a +10 member. Right, so just remember that. But it doesn't matter because your most will be higher than anyone else in that thing. But just remember, you will get matched with higher players. But once you get the weapons, then
Very well.
Right, let me travel to where you are a minute because I'll go to the Snowy Mountain Pass. Just come here, I'm gonna drop you a load of weapons.
Before I level up, I don't need to go talk to Andre, do I? Or mess with him anymore?
No. I'm just gonna drop you a load of things, right? So just go, just throw whatever you think you want it in. I can't decide for you. You're gonna have to make some of your own decisions. You're gonna have to learn the game a bit, you know.
Okay.
So vitality, just remember, is just gonna be, you know, your armor and what weight you can carry. So that's the thing. Also your endurance as well. The endurance is the hardest to work. Actually, this is the slowest one to scale. You reach it after about 40. It's like it goes up really slowly, but it does go up because I remember it going up when I was at 99. We had to put about 50. We had to put about 150 million in for it to move to up to it. You know.
Mhm.
That's why it's called a meta level. The meta is it's a bit different, and the meta, that's why.
Okay, well, I put a little on my face. It's at 27. My vigor's at 69. My cumin is at 60. The endurance is at 43. I put a little into that. The vitality I put a little into. It's at 44 now. And the strength, the dexterity, and the intelligence were always at 40.
Well, that's alright. You could just because remember your strength it scales with your what do you call it?
Ah, well, how may
Some
I
of your
be?
spells are intelligence and faith. When you to use them properly, they have to be really high. Not so much the pyromancy. The pyromancy usually has to be one of them has to be about 40.
I could still buy a few more chunks.
Well, just buy, just don't. Oh god, do you know what I mean? Because you might end up losing the soul. Just buy a load of chunks. Just buy them so they're in your inventory. All right?
Okay.
All arrows, just those arrows, those big arrows. You know what I mean? That you got from the ashes.
And
remember?
You know, when I was picking out, well, when I was
Fashion
wandering around Profane Capital by myself the other day, I was picking out I picked up 2 different kinds of arrows.
Do you know what? There's about 40 different kinds of arrows. But I'm just going to sort of put that under perspective for you because it's in the DLC. It's all the bows that you pick up. I don't even know what arrows go with what, you know, because they're just you haven't got all the arrows because you haven't done all of his quest lines. Gerart's because he drops a load of arrows, and also patches because you haven't gone to that area.
And he still
you've got the
hasn't come back
arrows.
yet.
He might, yeah, because he must have been dead. That's why he died.
Well, I
Let's
picked
go and
up
find his
some
ashes.
moonlight arrows, and I picked up
That would go with the moonlight bow.
some Dragon Slayer lightning arrows.
Yeah, that will go with the Dragon Slayer bow. Right, come back here because you're
Ah,
you know, I don't want to be here all night, do you know what I mean? Because like your time and my time is 2:20 you know?
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Passion one.
I'm on my way back. Snowy Mountain Pass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm working your nerves. I'm just trying to understand this game.
Yeah, but I know, but it's
I already
really...
messed up and let Onion die. So...
Yeah, you're going to mess up on quest lines. We always do. That's why you do new games. And like, oh, how many times have I told you to follow a guide?
I do follow one.
A platinum
I follow
guide. Don't you want to
you,
platinum?
but...
No, but listen a minute, right? Don't you want to platinum? When you platinum...
I don't want to platinum the game.
Hell, wait there. Look, I'm invading a fucking other world. I can't get it off. It's too late.
You're being sold into someone else?
Yeah, fucking pricks. Just wait there. I didn't realise I had that on. So I can banish myself out when I get there. There's a bunch of knobs anyway. They're just... All it is, it would be... I was actually talking on Twitch. I was like, you know, Dark Souls 3. They're just... So I'll return to my world. I ain't fucking staying there. Bullshit. Just to wait for 4 or 5 people to hit ya. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, it's not like that all the time, but it's...
That would make me angry. Because
well, yeah, it gets on my... No, it gets on my back. That's why sometimes you need a friend there with you, so you can actually fight. Because that's what it is. It's mates, each other fighting. That's what they do. They go around and gang.
I got a little angry yesterday when we were doing that part, and we got invaded, and that guy killed me. And that was part of the reason why I left. Because I thought I was past all that.
But listen, you've got to be a bit long toothed than that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, this is a game. This is part of Dark Souls. Because if you can't, I mean, it's not worth playing the game. I get angry and I don't like it, but it's part of that. You wouldn't believe what I do when they're throwing shit out their arse and at me. Do you know what I mean? I think, yes, and I have messaged people and that and called them all sorts of fucking names. I've had some right arguments, but then I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm just lowering myself down to a 20-year-old, so then I just started ignoring it. So you've got to be long in the tooth. I hope you're not doing it
on your main name when you do that.
Well, actually, it has been, but I'll tell you, no, but I will say one, no, but I will say one thing, because at the end of the day, when I've said something to them, right, in a way, they've come back to me nasty, so if we both, it'd be a 2 ban, do you know what I mean? So there you go.
You don't want
it depends, listen, it depends who takes offence to it. And it depends because some people report it, you know?
I guess.
That's why I don't know. Someone the other day just ripped, oh, like, what the fuck, but not like that. But I've had some really bad messages and I'd type back, right, you're fucking getting it, you know what I mean? I ain't got fucking monkeys, mate. So I'll tell you what, when I was alright with money last year or whatever, fuck it, take that away, I'll just go and buy another one. You know what I mean? Nothing from me. 400 quid, nothing to me. So that was it. Exactly. Not even, you know, when you've got a bit of money, you know, you can afford to, like this year, I could afford to take the year off, but now it's, I need to get back into work again, but I've lost my fitness levels quite a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously with age and whatnot. So I'm going to drop you weapons. So these are all going to be pluses. These are all going to be 10s. So here's the first one. Can you see it?
Yes.
These are all 10s. All these little tiny weapons are some of the best weapons in the game.
I've never seen this fit before.
No, because these are all like little daggers you can use. They're really, really good for, you know, like what I told you for PvP. a little tiny dagger in the back destroys people rather than a fucking great big old sword. Believe me, I've seen it all the time. Daggers are the worst. Don't sell your plus numbers. Sell all the swords that you've got.
Anything.
And don't go giving these ways to fucking Mike and mechanics.
I'm not. I'm not.
Because some of these swords you're going to drop back from me as well, because
Okay.
I'm going to drop you as well. I can't drop you that because I've got a Lothric Knight sword. Wait, what the fuck? Oh yes I did, I thought I had an Henry's sword on it. This is only a 9 but you can pick it up, like that. Deep Dark, so this is a noob's weapon this is, but it's still powerful.
That Valor Heart, is that the shield that breathes?
No, it's actually from Half-Life, the boss you got to fight, the wolf fight.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, it depends what you want to... Just remember, a lot of these weapons have actually been already gemmed up, so you don't have to... I did have a lot of weapons dropped for me, but I also actually maxed out a lot just with playing this game. Now I can't tell you what is the best weapon here, but I can tell you most of the Henry's sword is very very good that I use all the time. But it means you have to have your luck really high as well. You have to have your luck at about 40 to get the full benefit. It's got a self heal on it. It's so quick as well. You know, being a level 999 player, I see the real benefits. But it's actually been rated in the top 5 weapons. But these people that are actually, I can drop you a Storm Ruler at +5. No, I can't. It's one weapon I can't drop you. The Holy Moonlight Sword I can drop at a +5. This is magic. You pretty much we have duplicates of these, so always good with 5 and a 10. I've got too much of it, I know.
You get all these from doing a different run through.
Well look, this is I'm on New Game Plus 11.
I'm still on my first character on Bloodborne, and of course this started this one, and sometimes I admit when I hear you guys talk about New Game Plus and all that, I guess because I've never done it before, I have a hard time understanding. Is it
new game? Listen, new game. No, listen. What is hard to understand about new game? You've just done a New Game Plus. New Game Plus means it's a harder level. Sometimes within a game, yeah, New Game Plus unlocks new material, like this game does, Bloodborne does, and some other games does. Because why do a New Game Plus?
But you're using the same character, right? It's just a new game.
Yes, you are using the same character,
that's
but you're still having all your... Yes, yeah, you're still using your same character, but you've just moved into a new game where you've kept all your stats and everything, so you don't lose anything, you know? So, but the game's got harder. So with you in Bloodborne, you should just go and submit your life to what's his name and get into New Game Plus free, because and then you can do some of the quest lines, follow a thing, and then you'll get all you'll get the rest of the things that you need, like the hunter's badge and all that. Like just follow. All you've got to do is play the game on your own. Don't stream it, right? Play the game on your own. You don't have to do it all the time, yeah. And follow a platinum and just follow it from the start and just do it, and you think, well, I've got that, oh, I haven't got that. That's how I've done it, because I followed them through and I've got like half the things, you know what I mean? So I thought to myself,
a lot of things.
Yeah, but it's not but it's not about that. It's about a platinum. It's good to have a platinum in the Souls game. Do you know what I mean? It just means when you platinum the game, you've most probably done a lot of it in Bloodborne, but this you'll miss a lot, and the quest lines take you. Actually, wait there. Let me. Oh, right there. Where is it? Here it is. Here's Pontiff's 5.
I tried to use this Painting Guardian sharp sword. I had one, you know, that I got from the other day, and
I just dropped you Pontiff's 5 sword.
the picture of it, it looked big, but when I equipped it, that's a tiny sword.
You don't want big swords. You don't want big swords, believe me. It's the little swords that do the damage. Don't get me wrong. I do get smashed with big swords as well, whereas they jump on top of me. You know what I mean? And I can't do nothing about it. Yes. Does it piss me? Of course it does, because there's like they're just when I'm on my own, it's like a fucking nightmare. And you should be able to come in and help me. If you join, you won't die, you won't lose your souls, that's one thing. But you would learn. You might get angry, but what will make you think you'll think right? Yeah, but you'll think right. No, you'll think to yourself, right, I am going for your blood. Because these people, they keep on coming in and coming in. But these people are coming in to actually level up, because you're getting a lot of souls. Like I told you the other day, 3 people died while I was in there and I got 10 million. You know, it doesn't matter on this character here, because I've got everything on there, but on my other character, there's a lot of things I want to do, because I can do a lot with it being in New Game Plus. On New Game 11 it's fucking really hard, you know what I mean? Once I've one-shotted Dancer, I'm not too bothered, I'll upload that.
I've never seen a sharp crow's quill.
It's something to do with yeah, it's something to do with we got the Pontiff blade there that I dropped you. The Frayed blade is quite good as well. These are dark weapons.
What's it called? The Frayed blade. Okay.
The Frayed. Yeah, you don't use these big lumpy weapons. Use the Pontiff one I just dropped you is at a 5. So if you like that weapon, drop that. You can try them all out. You know what I mean? But
no, because I'm slowly realizing that it takes a while to swing those bigger swords. You do better with a smaller, lighter sword. You really do, especially when you're doing close combat fighting.
Yeah, exactly. There's weapon arts to all these swords that they will get you. When someone tries to hit you, yeah, they will the weapon might not hit you, but the art will. You know, when it hits the floor, it might you affect your stock kid. Next thing you know, that they fucked you over. Now, when I drop you the parted pyromancy flame, equip that, alright? Because this is the best pyromancy flame. So you can get that one that you've just done.
Parted pyromancy flame?
Yeah, it's just, you'll see it, it's a little bit more colourful. I'm not going to keep on dropping you all these plus 10s because you won't know what it just confuse you. Look, I don't use hardly any of these weapons, I just got 3. There you go. The spike mace is quite good. Some of these heavy weapons are quite good. See, all these weapons here you can pick up right here. But the smug's hammer. That's a real big thing, that is. These are the big weapons. These do a lot of damage to people. This is the weapon that guy used last night, that 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐶. When he was doing his boss only run through, at first he had like a lightning rod thingy, and then he completed that run through, and then the second run through he used that smug great hammer. Yeah, massive.
He kept telling everyone he was at 802 and how he was maxed out and stuff.
not a Hoz maxed out.
Blood tank. Biden?
That war banner's for dark. You equip it as dark magic. What you do when you stump it on the floor, it creates like an area of dark. The dark split leaf I've just dropped there. That's one of the best weapons in the game for two-handed. Now, crucifix of Mad King. They're quite heavy, but they're also good for bosses. So is the Sky. This is Frida, who you'll fight in a minute. This is what she uses.
I haven't had a chance to look up any.
Don't. It just takes your mind. It just takes your mind.
Oh, a deep notched whip. I have this whip, but it's not a 10.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
You've got
that's
demon
an
fists
area.
here. Now, someone beat me the other day with their fists, but nothing about it using these two here.
Wow.
You want this. Now let me just go up, because you'd want a torch as well for where you're going through, and this is a +10. Wait there, it might not be there, it might be here.
I really
I'm going to drop you some
appreciate you
bows.
helping me like this.
Wait there, I'm dropping all these bows that are at 10s. So you've got maximum damage now. There's a lot of long bows here. The Black Faris bow is the longest bow in the game. Now you've got the white birch bow. I don't know what half these bows do. Now you've got the dragon slap. You've got the dark moon longbow at 5. When you look like that, when you're trying to get an arrow and you know like you're scratching behind you, it's because you've got the wrong. Yeah, it's because you haven't got the right arrow there. I always used to wonder what that was. Now here's the milkwood great bow.
I mean, I figured out immediately what it meant, but it's just I didn't know what arrow to use. That was my only problem.
That's why. Yeah, that's why you buy all the arrows, then you know what.
Wow, the arrow.
You actually. These are all for spells and everything. These are stages. This is gonna put all you've got the best stuff in the game. Now I'm dropping you the best pyromancy flame right now. I've got 2, so you want to equip that, alright, instead of the one that you've got. And I'm also going to drop you some for your spells. I'm going to drop you these are your talismans. Let me see which ones I've got. I can't drop you that because I've got it equipped. But you can go and get that. So there's this one here at 10. There's also I'll drop you your shakers. I know you got it, but this is at a 10, so you don't have to do it.
Yeah,
Remember that these all take slabs to slab out. Now you pick it. Now this is what you want to equip when you go for this area. It's a torch. It's at a +10. You equip it, and it keeps the maggots from off you. Right?
Mhm.
Now I can't equip you the blessed iron shield. It's one of the best parrying shields to do. But the buckler here is good for parrying. Remember, these have all been slabbed out, so it's all slabbed. So these are all different shields. Llewellyn is a good shield for parrying. This is for sword and parrying, right? Now, I know you've got some of these, but they're not maxed out.
Llewellyn shield look. I like the way that one looks.
Yeah, but it's not how it looks, it's how it performs. You've got to read it, you know? See, the grass cred shield as well is one that you put on your back that gives you stamina. A lot of people use that when they're fighting you. Kite shield is good. Now I'm going to drop you. This is the Lothric shield. Right there. I'm going to drop you this shield, the sunlight shield. These are rare shields. These are. There's one that looks like a pig. Now this one here, this is a really good shield to use the brass crest. Yeah, The Grass Crest shield, this is really good to use. It's one of the best shields to use, yeah, because it's stamina regen, yeah. So if you're using a weapon and you want to hit with your weapon, like your sword, yeah, and your two hand, that will go into your back and it regains. It's like stamina. It's like the Corinthian ring, right? So that's that. Now, obviously, right there, it's some other. Is the black? These are all the best shields. The Black Knight shield, right there. Right there, and just look. Shield. Here's a shield of one. So equip this now, because it's at a +5. Alright. Because that's for more souls. It's still a good shield as well, because you can equip it in either hand. And these are some tanky shields. If you get into like trouble with bosses and fucking idiots on it, you know what I mean? Because I do that and they can't hit me.
I'm still trying to learn how to use my shield.
No, you'd use it. That shield, that big shield, just dropped you. There's a stamina regain, but you might not be able to carry it. Now here, this is a. I don't know what the fuck this does. This is morning. These are all big shields. Now I'm going to drop you a Havels as well.
That great shield of glory, isn't that the shield that the guy used the other day when he turned to stone? Or no, that's a different one.
No. Havels
yeah,
shield.
Yeah, that Havels great shield. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it only does it. It only does it with all of the Havel equipped armor.
And I've seen this Dragon Slayer shield. I saw this in a box fight last night.
This shield acts like a weapon. It's Great Door's shield.
Oh. The Dragon had great shield. Is that Spitfire or anything?
Yeah, when the Dragon Head, when you use it, it does like a shoo. It pushes like a projectile of a dragon in front of you. Yeah, it's from the Ring City Knights in Ring City.
Oh.
So I'm gonna drop you some more arrows again.
And I do like using the bow and arrow.
You don't need any rings. Let me drop you a Lothric Knight Sword so you can drop it back to me on my other character later.
Okay.
And I'll drop you some more embers. And I'll drop you some of these. And I'll drop this is for the frost that you're gonna get here. And some more purging stones. And this is for bleed, and I'm gonna drop you 51. This is for like if you get bled up here. I can drop you more of these. I can't drop those.
You didn't want to hold on to the young red branches?
Well, no, because you can. No, it's at the end of the day. The stuff I drop you, you're going to drop for. That's all for you. But then stuff later, I'll drop you again. You're going to drop for me or my other character. But we don't have to do it now. We can do it in an hour or so. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Okay.
Right. But I'm gonna drop you. I'll drop you that. 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 Now I want to drop you another stack of souls. Right.
Okay.
Don't go fluffing through your weapons. Look at it another time because you'll be there forever. I don't know what Hearthaven will do, so it's no good asking me. I can say which are the best one. The Amory sword I really love. I'll just drop you that, but you have to have 40 in luck to really benefit from it. So it's sort of like a gradual thing to do.
We're done. I just wanted to go ahead and equip that pyromancy one you gave me.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best one. It's the best one. It's the most powerful pyromancy flame in there. It comes from here. This area here. This is where it comes from. That's why I was saying to you about it the other day. Not to then I realised I couldn't. You'll see the power of that. That is so much. It's twice as powerful as that other pyromancy. Let me see if I can drop you there. Have you picked up everything?
Yes.
No. 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 No.
Are you
no,
dropping
I can't drop
something
it.
else?
No. I was just looking if I could drop probably titanite shards, slabs, and stuff like that, so I can't drop it. So what you want to do is go back to the filing and just level up and just use whatever weapon you want to do. But just put whatever you put it all in. Don't go buying stuff. You don't have to buy nothing anymore. You don't have to buy chunks. You don't have to buy nothing. Just drop all the weapons. Things that you might need are like just like some coal and stuff like that. Don't say always still pick stuff up in this game. Do you know what I mean? You just got the best of the best. Do you know what I mean? So you've got as good as what I've got, but you're just not as high level. But you'll get there, don't worry.
Hopefully.
It takes a long time, but not how long's a piece of string? Look.
Okay, I want to attune my spell first. And remove this one. And
Yeah, just use your souls.
put it. Now how do I equip the hand thing you just gave me? Because I'm sitting at attuned spell.
Unequip the pyromancy flame that you've already got, then re-equip the new one. You unequip, you can't have two. And it's always in your left hand, alright? I've had them in, I used to have it in my right hand, but it is a left hand weapon, alright? And you'll get used to it. I used to get used to it having my right hand.
Okay. Oh, let me go back to the Fireless Shrine. Thank you so much, Pete.
Just don't fluff about with your weapons. Just use whatever. Just use your pontiff for the moment, or just use one of the. Just trying to think. If I drop to the Lothric sword, 'cause that's one of the best swords in the game, believe it or not. And it's only a simple sword, but it's been always voted #1. But the pontiff sword's good. I like it because it's quick, and it takes. You have to do that with titanite. And a lot of those weapons you have to do with dragon scale as well, so you just imagine, but when you dupe and stuff, you've got so much souls, it's unreal. You just keep uploading your save and
I already had a pontiff curved sword.
I know it's the one you was using, but it's not a +5, is it?
Yeah, it was a +5 because I have 2 +5 ones, and it was. Huh. Didn't play like one.
Well, you must have slapped. You kept going on about your pontiff. It only goes up to a 5.
Yes, but I was wanting it, to get higher.
It doesn't go higher. That's what I'm saying. Certain weapons only go to 5, others go to 10. Twinkling and dragon scales only go to 5, okay? Titanite chunks go to 10. So that's all you've got to know. If you played Demon Souls Remastered, yeah? Dark Souls Remastered, you'll get even more confused because they've got orange slabs, blue slabs, yellow slabs. It's like, what the fuck are all these for? And I'm so glad they simplified it. Doesn't matter if you've got 2, you've got 2 now, haven't you? You know what I mean? So
now,
If you want to use a fire weapon, use the ring. Because you're pyromancy, use the ring knight's fire sword. That only goes up to a 5 as well. When they go up to a 5, it's not that they're not maxed out. So you must be able to max you out. You must be maxed that out without even knowing about it. You must have stabbed that. What are you doing, eating souls?
No, I'm actually getting my swords together, but I'm looking at the weight of them too. I equipped one fiery one. I believe I equipped the Pontus, of course, and I have the Gothard twin sword. The tin
you don't need two. Listen, you don't need two swords. The only time you need two swords is a straight sword and a dagger for parrying. That's when you have two swords. Okay? I've got a Moran blade here. I've got a Moran blade here that I don't use yet, because with having it equipped in my left hand, it acts as a spell buff. I've dropped you a Moran blade 5. You make yourself bleed. You stab yourself in the stomach. Alright, you've got a bloodlust there. If you do the 2 moves, it makes you bleed, because some of these weapons, rings, they use you're stronger when you're weaker. I don't understand half of it. I sometimes watch other people, you know what I mean? Because especially when it comes to one-shotting, because you're powerful when you're weak, and you have to do a lot of buffs in that. It's all to do with miracle and faith to be the strongest. So what you want to do is just for your right hand sword, because you're using a lot of fire, and here the enemies are going to be weak to fire because it's ice. Just equip the ringed knight's sword, but not the big one because they've got the dual swords. Just the other one, yeah.
The ringed knight.
Yeah. Let me have a look. I'll have a look on mine so you know what you're looking at, because it's Yeah, I've got a Lothric Knight sword here, which is a very good sword right there. Equip the... let us see. Yeah, the Ringed Knight Straight Sword, right? Just equip that. Because it's fire.
Ringed knight.
It might be next to the Gothard twin swords. Your swords are going to sit how my swords are going to sit.
Okay, the ring knight straight sword.
Yeah, and you see it's got a flame by it, right? That's what you want. It's easy to move.
No, it's just a regular. There's no fire jewel or anything on it.
It doesn't mean it's got a fire jewel. It's naturally fire. If you look, it says 20 point plus 5 fire.
Okay.
Yeah. It says 20 plus 5 fire.
But I see a lot that have little emblems by them that lets me know that there's something infused on it.
It's not. It's naturally by fire. Weapons are naturally by fire. The 𝐈'𝐯 sword is naturally ice. Right? These you don't have to buff. You can't buff some of these weapons. They're naturally like that. Ones that you've got a little symbol by them is because they've been infused. You don't want to be equipping loads of arrows and bows and everything like that. Not going through here.
Oh, this is a long sword.
Oh, look, just equip whatever sword you want to equip, yeah?
No, I just don't want anything heavy. No, this was something that I equipped. I equipped the one that you suggested, which is the Ring Knight straight sword. But then I ended up equipping the 𝐤𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐫, but it's too heavy. I like the Pontiff. I've gotten used to it.
Well, yeah, we use the Pontiff then. You just change your sword. You've got so many swords there, but then you'll change your style of play. Just hurry up and use your souls as well, so you can come back up.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Drop the swords. You can look at them some other times. You know what I mean?
No, I was just trying to equip, you know, the ones that you were saying, and then I put.
No, it's up to you what you equip. I don't like big heavy swords because they're too clunky, and especially if you're fighting someone else. I've been slaughtered by a lot of big swords. It's when they jump down on me and they hit me with a dirty, great big heavy ultra sword. You know. With this character, I can swing a big ultra heavy sword, like just as you could swing a straight sword as quick. You know what I mean? I was hitting this guy the other day and he had to run. You know what I mean? So I had it in one hand, the heaviest sword in the game.
Okay, I don't wanna. I'm gonna come on back. I'll just crush the things later. I don't wanna hold you up. Okay, Snowy.
Now eat them now, because I'm gonna eat them now, because I'm gonna drop you some more, so you can drop for me later. Yeah. Just eat them quickly. You can eat them that quick. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop you some, then you're gonna drop me some later on my character. All right? So you've got them on you. All right? While I've got this character here.
This time I think I should put some into luck. Because that's the only one that I never really worried about.
But the Anri sword, which is my favourite sword, yeah, it scales in luck, but you have to have 40 luck, you know. So yeah, I was putting bits in my other character into luck. You know, it's up to about 23 in my other character. It's a natural glow. It's natural healing as well. You'll see where you're naturally healing.
Okay, I'm here.
So what did you level up it in?
I haven't done it yet. I'm back at the bonfire, but I'm still crushing it. I just didn't want to hold you up.
Don't worry. No, just eat all your souls. It doesn't take that long. Just eat them all quickly. It's like that. Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, you can do the summon sign.
Have you ate all those souls?
Yes.
So I'm going to drop you some as well. That's what I mean for me later, so I don't have to do it again.
Yes, I got them all. They're all on me now, so...
So what did you put them into then?
I haven't yet. I was back at the sword. I was back at the plate.
So if I'm going to drop you some more souls, then you're going to get muddled up. That's why I said to eat them.
I've already got the ones that you just gave me, but I thought the ones that you were going to drop me when you get back, you wanted me to hold them for you, to give them back to you.
Yes, but I've just dropped you some souls. What have you done with those?
I still have them. That's the ones I was crushing. I haven't even used them yet.
We'll use those first.
Okay.
It's only going to take a few minutes. Then just throw them into whatever you want to throw them into. Whatever you feel you want to.
I just don't want to hold you up because I know that the
No, it's yeah, but it's not going to do. It's not going to. Yeah, I know, but it's not going to take long, is it, for you to do that?
Okay, let me go talk to her.
Welcome home, I shall speak them. Very well. Then touch the pig, nourish me.
That's what I do.
All I do is I just squash them all up, I eat them quickly, and I just throw them all into one thing. Right, I don't keep on putting a bit into a bit that, because of, it can be endless. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you'll see everything going. You throw everything into one slot, you'll see everything go up really high. If you keep on putting 1 in here, 2 in there, 3 in there, 4 in there, it doesn't go up so much. You know, you've got to throw it all into one thing. That's it. That's how you see the advantages, like that. And you wait and see when you get to high level, then it really does start to slow down.
Okay.
So you done it. What did you put them into?
I put them into attunement. A few in
That's
attunement,
okay.
a few in vigor, and some into luck.
Well, that's alright, yeah. Alright, and come back in and I'll drop you some souls. We'll just keep these on you for later, then we'll run through this game, alright? Up to there.
And I still have 564 on me.
What, souls?
Yeah.
Eat them then.
It takes 800 and something for me to level up. I was trying to put everything into, you know, whatever. I was trying to eat all of
you
them.
have them. No, you have them in your. You still have 8. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's not like you've got souls on. You have them on your down the bottom. But I've got them. I'll put my sign down so you can. Yeah, if you just got 800, you just got to make sure you don't die.
I know. Well, 564,000. 564. Wow, 564. 564. That's what I
told you
had.
how much you. Yeah. Well, I told you how much I lost with this character here. 54 million.
What?
But it didn't. Yeah, I fucking died, didn't I? With this character, I had 50 more, but I had 54 million souls on me.
That would have hurt me so bad.
Yeah, but I was leveled up. I was max level, and I had all level souls on me, so it didn't matter. At the moment now, I've got 10 million souls there. So it doesn't matter if I lose them. I don't need them. Right. Right, you there? I can't.
Okay.
Right there. Right there. It's just I have to pull my controller out. So these are for me for a bit later, so. So what level are you at now then, without looking?
300.
Oh, you're not that high then. Well, you are for new game, yeah, definitely. I was never 300 in new game. I think I got to about 220.
That's because I got a really sweet and helpful guy helping me. Never had that before.
Yeah, but I had to farm these souls, and on my original character's gone from this game anyway. I got stuck.
I know I get on his nerves at times, but he still helps.
Well, you know, it's not that. I'm a little bit impatient, and I don't expect you to understand, but to me, I'm quite a quick learner in games. The only one with Neo fucks me over a bit, and I thought, this is shit. But when I got into Neo, I thought this is a fucking brilliant game. Because when I remember first playing Neo, I thought, they said, just remember this is a Think Man's game, and I thought to myself, hold on a minute. Then I thought, wait there. I played 90 hours, right, and I couldn't beat the last boss, and I thought I'm going to have to change everything about my build, do it again, and then I actually looked and I understood the game. There's a lot to take in. When you play it for a long time, I was working, I was playing it in the morning before I went to work, when I got home from work on a weekend like that, and I didn't play nothing for the past 10 months last year. You know, and if people say it was shit, well, that is entirely up to them. I'll take a look at the sword for a minute, even though it's one of the best ones, but I like my Anri sword, which is where is it now? It's up. You've got a lot of swords there. So the Anri sword is just, you have to do a quest line, so you don't have to do a quest line no more in the game to get it. So this is Anri's sword here. So the Moron blade I have in this hand here. This one with the spikes in the Moron blade here. This acts as a buff for spells. Yeah. For all your spells, you equip it in your hand. You swip out, and then you equip the Moron blade, and it's actually it only equips as a buff. To a buff. So that's why I have it. So we're gonna go up here. Now be careful up here because these will.
Yeah, I haven't been up here yet.
Oh, she's got the actual stab on him. Be careful of these. That's what I'm saying. Be careful. See, I'm scaled down to your level. Yeah, be careful. That's what I mean. Like this book says. That guy up there. And up there.
Oh. I thought you were doing that. I didn't see.
No, it's
someone else
done.
was fucking doing that.
Hey, use your pyromancy. I haven't got my pyromancy equipped. Should have had it equipped up here because pyromancy is king.
And this fucker is still up. He's still alive. I hit him with 2 good blasts and he was still alive by a pinch.
I've got the wrong setup for here.
You missed me, bitch.
There's not a lot to pick up here because I don't even bother going really invest in going around.
No, I'm just
I've
trying to
dropped
keep up with you,
everything.
that's all.
Yeah, I know, but what we're going to do is we're going to open up a shortcut here. Right here, come down here, we're going to drop a tree down here. Don't go down there, you don't need to, you've got the weapons down there, right there. Right there. No, we're going here. That's it. Not here, no, it's not here. It's like round here, right there. Might be up here.
I found a trunk around the corner.
Yeah, it's okay. I won't worry about that. You've got fucking bloody all your weapons are maxed out now, so.
Okay, which way did you go?
The thing that up here.
Up where?
Up here.
Okay.
Just follow me. Just don't go off. They're not hard, but in numbers. I'm just trying to, because if you die, I'm doing the shortcut here, right? This is what I'm doing here. There's a slab. Kick that tree down. Doesn't matter. That's the shortcut. That's one of them. Then you go up there. You don't go up there, but that's the shortcut for the next tree. So it's always there. You can come back here and invest. You can come back here when you beat your sister Fred. You come back and get a slab. You can never have enough slabs because there is some other weapons. I haven't dropped you all the. I've still got to stab some of my weapons out. So I want you to drop me the Lothric sword. I might have to drop it through. I think I had it equipped. There's going to be some wolves up here as well, so just be careful because they thingy. What you might want to do is equip is alluring skull. Oh, it might be right anyway. You know what I mean? I was just keep on thinking about me. It's quite hard when I come through here. There's nothing. There ain't nothing down here for you. There's nothing. I know because I've dropped you everything. I don't want to be going somewhere like any pointless because you've got everything you don't need. The best thing about this game is the best thing about this game is when you move into New Game Plus. When it starts getting hard for you, you can do this all on your own. You've got the weapons, you've got the levels, and you can play it on your own. When you're going through this, just when it gets hard, it's around about New Game Plus 7. But right there, let me just have a look up here. I just think this is a weapon up here, but it doesn't matter. Just have a look. No, it is a weapon up here. so I don't know whatever that was. I've dropped it. It's one of the. It's one of the.
It was a heavy
Don't-
gem,
I mean,
and it was something else, another sort of weapon that you probably already.
Yeah,
used.
it's no good. I've dropped it. It's a quake hammer. But come up here. Alright, don't worry about these. Just kill these. Yeah, quickly. You have to. You can go and pop pyromancy. Look, they're throwing all about. I've got no essences. Go on, pyromancy him. I've got him. Get the other guy. He's throwing big arrows. That's it. Right, we're near the end now. We're doing this now. We're gonna knock this tree down here. Knock this tree. Hit that tree. And that's it. Alright. Then run all the way down that tree. Follow me. Run all the way down here, and we're gonna respawn again. Because that's it. There's some stuff down there. It's only a couple of souls. It's nothing. They're only souls. But just in future, when you go, you'll be able to pick up all your own souls. Because like I said, it's a long way to 802. Right, so you go across here.
I don't think I'm
coming
good
in.
enough to be at 802 though.
It don't matter. Of course you are. Yeah. Now, yeah, jump on there quick. Jump on there.
It's dark. I wasn't sure there was anything here. It's so dark. It's
No, it is. No, it comes at no.
Okay, this was the back elevator that I saw.
Yeah. Now come here. Rest at the bomb. I'm gonna banish.
Okay.
Banish me. Go on, get rid of me. Just black crystal me. I'll do it. Alright. Now rest at that bonfire and do your what you got to do. And what you want to do is equip in your left hand. You want to equip in your left hand. Leave the pyromancy there, but just equip the torch, the flame that I gave you. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be taking.
The shield? Oh wait, left.
Yeah, unequip the.
Okay, unequip
yeah,
the shield and pick up the torch.
Yeah, the torch is plus 10, right? So you equip that because up here, all you want to be using is your sword and your torch, right?
Okay.
So,
Okay, I have it equipped.
remember luck. Luck also goes with your item drop rate. So that sign's right down by the whatchamacallit. It's down by the filing. Yeah, so luck scales with your the more luck you've got, the luckier you are at dropping items. The more items you get, do you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I had to put mine up to 99. So you'll get more items from people, and that the higher your luck is. That's why it says that. But also it scales with weapons like hollow gems.
So all the stats go up to a 99 or?
Every single thing, 802 is 99 in every single stat. You need to fight Dark Knight, you need to fight Half-Life. There's 2 bosses you've got to fight here. So go through here. Make sure you've got your flame equipped. No, like this flame. Not that flame, the other torch.
Okay, I got
You've
the
got-
follower.
you've got-
Yeah.
Yeah, just your ordinary torch, so I dropped you at a plus 10.
Okay,
You'll
this
get
one?
bitten like that.
Okay.
It looks, yeah, there's an ordinary torch, because there's another one that's got, it's like a knife. Right, just run, just run all the way up here, just follow me. Like this. You can come back to it, because you've got a stab. Yeah, I know, so look, it fucking takes that bullshit out of it.
He's right behind me.
Go on,
Fuck.
go on, go on. Don't worry about that. Now here, this is why you need the flame. This is why you need the flame equipped, because of all these wasps in here, right? They will bleed you. You don't need to wear a ring, just have the flame. It's the maggots that are gonna bleed you, so just kill everything. It's Sister Frida, do, and it can be quite hard. And there's also Half-Life, which is it's the wolf and another boss.
Oh, you
So this is
bitch.
where
I fell.
but it doesn't matter. If you fell down there, then go and turn to the wall. Yeah, I'm here now, so I'll turn it, alright? Come here where I am at.
Okay, where are you? Okay.
I'm right in the centre of the room. You have to come over here, because these fuck you over, these are in numbers. I usually do these 1 and 1. You've got to turn that thing in there, in the middle.
Hold on. Yeah, okay. I didn't know they plopped on your fucking head.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
I was trying
it.
to get him off so I could get to the thing in it. Oh, God.
Yeah, but there's a secret place, there's a secret passage I'm going to show you that's down here. That's where you got the part in flame. See, that's the
Yeah, he went.
he was
He
wearing.
went and talked to. Well, when I was watching Fighting Cowboys, he did this part and he went and talked to her. But I went down the mountain.
It's
way.
difficult, yeah, but no, it's different. It's different to get the Half-Life. You have to jump down. The worst thing about it is you've got arrows shooting at you. There's also a stab down there to get as well. So this is the fight for Sister Frida. She can be tough. But you're on new game, so it should be easy. So
do we still need the torch now, or?
Yeah, to get out of it, I'm going to open up the secret passage as well, so you won't know where it is, because once it's open, it's open. So then when you'll know for yourself then when you play this again, because there's so many new games in this game, you can do new game plus so many times, and then you want to follow the storylines. So just wait there, just keep on killing these fucking things. And just roll off, because I've got regen on my weapon. Quickly kill that. Go on, get rid of it. It's on me. I'll end up dying. I've got no ecstasies whatsoever.
I have a healing thing that lets me heal you and me.
Well, go ahead and heal me then.
But it's not equipped though. I didn't know. It's not equipped.
No, I've got it right there. I've got one.
Did it heal you? Because it doesn't look like your line went up.
Yeah, it is healing me. But yeah, but I've got natural regen on my I've got natural regen on my so I'm slowly healing it. The weapon I've got this is regeneration, right? It's the Amory sword. It's naturally regenerating me. I'm just looking over here. Right, here we go, over here. Come over here.
Okay.
But you have to, down here, go up here, hit the bonfire. Right, that's it. No, you don't have to do nothing here. Come back down. Just waiting for my regen to come up. So that's the way up to the top, but there's another secret area down here that takes you. There's another boss fight. This is where I picked up the part in Flame. I didn't know, my mate had it, and I was like, where the fuck did you get that? He said, oh, what's his name? Dropped it for him. I said, really? I said, fucking hell, I put all that in set, and that's the most powerful, so I had to go and get it myself. And yeah, it is. There's an NPC you have to fight for it. Where, no, it's just laying down. It's just here. Here it is. It's here. Here we go. Look here. Hear that? Go down there. And just pick up. You can't go out there, but that's an area there. See, that's where you go out and there's a boss fight down there, right? The other boss fight is you have to go out the front, you have to cut the bridge. So that's it, so it's opened up now so you can come back and do that, right? Yeah, but just be warned, we'll put the cat ring on, right? Because those fuckers up there, those knights, those Vikings, whatever they are, they will shoot you down, and yeah, you've got to be careful, it's slippery up there. So where the cat ring, even though it went from a large fall, it was still, that's it, you're all done now. So, come up here, and come out, and I'm going to have to change my weapons, because she can be a fucking bitch, she can, Sister Frida. Like, it's only new game, and it's the two of us. We can have Slave Knight Gale as an option. So I've just got to have to try and find the fucking way out now. Upstairs, I mean. Right there. Is it up here? Get up here.
This game is just, the maps on it, they're huge. I mean, the things in here that you have to do, it's just... Oh.
Well, this is the last, well, the Ring City, that's it, that's the last thing that they've made, well, released. Now, open up that door, that's the front door. Have you been over it?
No.
Why can't you open the door then? Oh, because of that. And you haven't spoke to Sister Frida?
No.
She didn't give you the chill bite ring?
No. I mean, I
Ow.
already have it, but this is where,
yeah,
you know,
I know, but go and speak to her. Now she's gonna bitch you off now.
Welcome to the painted world of 𝐈'𝐯𝐶. I am Frida. I belong stood beside our blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn.
So she's who
But forlorn
I have to fight?
seemeth not. Ashen
Yeah,
one,
you do, you have to fight her
I
Sister
know
Frida.
not the
Yeah.
missteps which led
But
thee
she
to this
doesn't-
painted world.
I don't know, what is
But
she, an
thy
animal or
duty
something?
is
Like
all,
a hidden
and
beast
thy
or
duty
something?
lieth elsewhere.
No, she'll fight you like she is
Return from
now.
whence thou
Frida's
camest.
size. It'd be a free
I
boss
presume
battle.
visible to thee. The bonfire here in this
Then you
room.
get the access to the Ring City. But then you got
That's
Half-Life.
Ah yes, ours let
You got Half-Life.
thou'st a place in that world.
Right, go
Yeah,
upstairs
yeah.
and speak to her daughter. Go upstairs, that ladder. And because it's about the painted lady. You got to follow the. You should.
She's a sister
You should
and
follow.
she has a daughter.
That's her daughter up there, but they're all
She's
fucked
not.
up.
A very,
She won't on so much to you up there. She's screwed up good. You know
Thou
what I
art
mean?
Ash. Thou hast a pact made with Uncle
look at her
Gale,
hair.
so I wish to tell thee all. Behold its size. This is my canvas. It's to be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. But first, I must see flame. I wish to paint a picture
Is she supposed to give me
of a
something?
cold,
No,
dark, and varied one day.
Okay.
You'll
That's
get
why
two
I
stabs.
must
You'll
see flame.
through the fight. You'll get a stab from her. And you go back to speak to that old guy that I met you at, 𝐶𝐴𝐬 guy, and you talk to her about Frida, and you'll get another slab like that.
Okay,
Just
I
keep
talked to her
those
twice.
because I don't. Right now, just banish me and rest at that bonfire. I'll banish myself, and then equip everything to do with fire. Right, because I'm going to change my spells now. But you're going to get hit with dark and frost. You're pretty high with that, so I'm changing my spells over. She is quite hard, but she's not that hard. I mean, I had trouble beating her on this playthrough, so
Do I still have to keep this torch equipped?
You don't have to have that equipped. The what do you call it? The flame. It's a free boss fight. Just be warned of her. Stay out of her thingy. I mean, it's you'll see. We can access. We can have the other guy here as well on the other stage, Slave Knight Gale, which will help us. He's like an NPC summon. It should be easy because it's only a new game. Right, but I'm going to have to sit at the bonfire and change all my spells.
But I heard that the more people there is, the harder it can be.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll put the shield back on then. Because I was...
No, yeah, I know, but you want the pyromancy. Watch how I do it. I can't have that seething chaos, so it'll explode, right? I'll have just a pyroman. I won't have loads of spells here. Why did you want report?
Well, because I was saying that, well, I may not need it now that I just decided to face them head on, but I was watching Fightin' Cowboy do the walkthrough on this, the first area when you first come, and he was using the report to kind of, I guess, hypnotize or whatever it does. The black
that's
knight.
what I used to do.
I could get past the dogs, I could get past the
no, you do, you get to fight,
woods,
you get to fight each other, yeah.
But then when it came to the big soldier guys, I had problems with them, but I just decided to face them head on. I locked onto them, I had my shield, and when he came for me, I came for him. And I stayed close to him, and he would turn his back, and that's when I would get him. Okay, I'm looking at 𝐂𝐚𝐧 spells. Am I able to equip the med heal or the great heal, anything like that? Or is that something different from pyromancy?
Do the great heal.
Okay, the great heal.
Yeah, just you use it with your I've got great heal as well. It's when you're running out of stuff and you wanna because this fight sometimes you can run out of essences. One of my messages rated. And when you leave messages here, they get rated. They, I think they make your health go up a bit like how they do in Souls.
Do you have to? Well, this is a dumb question, I'm sure, but do you have to have certain skills? And when I say skills, I mean like, of course, the pyromancy.
I've got warmth here equipped as well. I've got warmth here equipped as well because it's a spell that just bubbles up and it heals you right there. Because I've got to change my rings. So I'll come up. I'll change my rings, and it just be take that off, take that off, take that off, and it's gonna go back to my old pyromancy rings. She's going to hit you with frost, you're going to get hit with fire, you're going to get hit with dark magic, and she might even flip you up in the air and give you some serious damage. It's just one of her attacks she does it to me, does it to everyone, so just be fucking warned. No, she's not Gale's must be the hardest fight here.
I have the Great Swamp Ring equipped. I have the Ring of Sacrifice because I
That will lose your souls.
Well, that too, but mostly because I was afraid that we would get invaded.
Fade in there, just take your banner off. I ain't got mine on.
Okay, so I didn't know that. I have the witch's ring, and I have the chill bite ring equipped. Those are all I have.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the 𝐶𝐚 ring on. It's my it's a lot higher than yours, all my abilities. So 𝐶𝐚 3. With that, Sage's ring, Witch's ring, Lady's ring, Witch ring, Pyromancer's ring. Those are rings you just go for. Don't need the Moron blade. Got 𝐸'S sword. Got the buckler.
𝐸'S sword?
Yeah. You don't know. You don't have to equip it. You're not gonna get much benefit out of it because it's not. I will have the blade. 𝐸'S sword is a sword that you can buff. Essentially, I can buff it with blood. Carthage Rouge, but it's been nerfed. I will equip the blue moss swamp, but just be warned here, you're going to be hit with a load of bullshit in this thing. It's not a hard fight. So when I put my name down, you're going to see Slave Knight Gale. I know it might make the game a little bit harder, but it shouldn't do. I've had 4 people in here before, but my last playthrough in it is just really hard. But I was tired. I thought, fuck, it's fucking fight. It's bad. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm on a really hard level, and because I'm high level, it's really hard. Being at 802 on not a new game plus, it would be a bliss, but I tell you what, it's hard on this playthrough.
Okay, I can summon the Phantom, but I'd rather have you here first and then summon him.
He comes in, yeah, then he comes in.
Oh, I see someone with a door. It looks like it's a shield, but it looks like 2 doors.
Yeah, I've dropped you that.
I just saw someone else that was.
Yeah, because you can use it as a weapon. You can use it as a weapon. It's a weapon and a shield.
You sound tired.
No, I'm really tired. Yeah.
You sound it. I'll die quick. I promise.
You'll be alright, I'll help you for this, and then you have to go and do your own stuff, and then drop me some soul share from my other character.
Yes, okay. I forgot about that.
You have Slave Knight Gale. See, the thing is, I haven't done my. Now I've got to do that again, and I can't mess with the bonfire, so that's the only thing. So wait there, one thing I didn't equip is my pyromancy flame. Fucking hell, right down here. She is so fucked off, she's so weak to fucking pyromancy flame. So go down here, you going first. He's going to help us in a little bit later. You die, you die, you die, you die. She's not hard, but she can be a bit of a fucking bitch. I'm going to say. So you go in there, don't just watch the cutscene. No, they're not actually come in to the game because you've never seen this before, so don't avoid the cutscenes. You want to go for the guy, you don't have to go for the guy or go for her. One will go for one. One's her dad, or something like that. But this is a 3-phase fight.
No, this is. Is this his daughter? This chick?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I can see it now.
I remember seeing it. I looked at.
You fight him. You fight. I think you fight him again in the Ring City. I'm sure it's him as another boss. But he's very easy to kill, and I'm sure the Ashes of Arendelle, she comes back again. I'm not too sure, but it's like Half-Life. She's sort of like summoned again. It looks like her, but you're not. The Half-Life is a really hard boss to fight, and they can summon NPCs like real people from the Filament Church to fight you.
Just had a thought. She had a daughter, but yet she's a sister. And here, this guy is, who is supposed to be her father, really wanting to see her
Fret not, Father.
What if
We have no need
what
to
if that's
fight
his daughter?
I don't know. I forgot the lore on this because I've followed it all, but I forgot a lot of the lore on it. I'm more of my lore with Bloodborne because you know that. But I did when here she is. Now her weapon's really good. She was smashed you to pieces with this. She's easy to backstab. Just be careful, just don't. That's it. I've only got 2 flasks. Just watch where she spawns, okay?
Yeah, but she disappeared.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean.
You bitch. She popped up, I have no idea.
Yes, that's it, yeah, exactly, that's the one you gotta watch out for. See, I'm out of stuff already. Believe it or not.
Yeah, you missed it, you bitch.
That's the first phase. Now Gale will come in.
Yeah, now he's gonna get up and the blood's
You'll
gonna
get a
reach
slab. You'll get a
him
slab
and,
after
yeah.
that. See, I've been scaled down to your level, so I'm playing it like you was helping when you was earlier, but not so much on the damage, just on my my essences and whatnot. I'm sure you fight him again. The Ring City is absolutely fucking mad. It'll drive you mad, that Ring City. Don't Google Ring City before you go in there. Just be prepared to be surprised, okay?
Wow, look
Otherwise
at
it'll
him.
spoil it for you. I know.
Yeah,
It's
he
easy to
attacked you
be.
with a bowl. I remember seeing this. I was looking at this video called Top 10 Boss Fights of the of Dark Souls 3, and this was one of the top 10. Wow, good God.
Gale will come in now. Then when this fight finishes, then it's your sister
Yeah,
Frida, which is going to be
she'll
hard.
get back up. I have to go slow with my flask. Learn not to be so heavy-handed with them.
He's easy to beat. You beat him with I always smash him with the cows to bed with Stevie's, you know, so...
So what's his fight like? I mean, I watched the video, but it was a while ago. And I know
It's a
he attacked with the
fight.
bow.
Yeah. You just concentrate on Sister Frida, but just remember to have your health up. And watch her, just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. Now, Gale's about now. So, he's gonna... I will concentrate on him. He was coming over, because I'm actually brought down to your level. Just be careful, run out of frost. Right. Get out of the way. You can have done it. Just keep on moving. The hardest fight is her on her own. Did you get a slab?
Yeah.
Just be careful because you're tricky in this fight. Lose it here. It's going to be dark moving cows. Try not to lock onto her. Her attacks are going to be frost and dark. If you run out of stuff, then you're going to have to come down to doors. That's when you can backstab her.
Oh, missing fluffy bit.
Slave not go from.
Wow, she is using a lot of shit.
I can't even heal myself.
Fuck, I'm trying to get to my paper. Oh, where is it? Oh my god.
Be careful, yes, mate.
Fuck!
She's going hell.
I tried to get to my great heal and I could not get to it in time.
But I can't even use mine. Is that you died?
Yeah, I was trying to get to my great heal. I'd run out of flask, and I'm trying to cycle through everything and get to the great heal, and just as I got it, she hit me that one last time. I was like a pinch away from dying.
No, I don't think you're ready for this fight yet. Because I can just tell because you're it's a little bit. Sometimes what you've got to look at is sometimes you can come in here and you can fight on your own and it's easy, you know. I'll tell you, for example, you're on a new game, yeah. You could brutally smash her to pieces with Cell with twin blades, because having me and someone else just makes the fight harder, but sometimes it's a little bit easier. Now I'm scaled down to you, but I don't know what level. Like Sam, me having 4 and 11 ecstasies, which I've actually fucking got too many of those. It should be the other way around. I don't know why I've done it like that. Yeah, I should have something else. Like I should have like. Let me go back. That's why I fucking had all those ecstasies. I didn't. I had no health at all. I couldn't fucking hit her. Wait, let me just go and. I've done it because. Wait, let me go to the filing. When you died, do you know what you can? If you've got a homeward bone, you can homeward bone out that fight. When you're on your own, when every NPC's died and you think you're gonna die, you can homeward bone out over all fights. Let me just change my S. I've got too much fucking blue. I've got fucking. How many blue have I got? 11 blue. Why have I had that? Why have I changed this? I know why.
I had 5.
No, it's no. I was
out.
using spells. No, I was using spells. That's why. Don't need that many.
Well, you still want to meet up, and then I give you your souls, because I still have those. And then we can just take a break, because you sound tired. And I really do want to do the fight. I feel like I can do it. I was actually doing pretty good. But it's just that, at the moment when I ran out of my flask and tried to go to the Great Heal, that is when she caught me. It's just cycling through all, the stuff. Oh God, look at this character. It's just cycling through it and because I have the flame in one hand, and then you have to move that off just to use something else, and the shield. I should have just unequipped that shield. That's what I should do.
Yeah, if we meet up then, we meet up where we usually meet up, and I'll have to invade you on the high wall.
Okay.
So I'm just going to re-download my character, and you just drop me some souls, so I'll go there.
Okay, well I'm on my way to the Tower on the Wall. I was
Go back, go back and fight her on your own, but bring in Gal Knight, because I think what it is, I just made it harder for you, unless I fucking leveled you up, like, a lot more, especially into Vigour, because that's where my Vigour is down. I always used to say to people, especially in Bloodborne, when I'm summoning, what's your Vigour like? Because I don't want to come and fight someone hard, and I've got a tiny bit of health, so it's only at 20. It's like, oh my god, what are you doing? Because I always used to put 99 to Vigour, you know, straight away, because it's so important to have your health there.
Okay, I'm at the high wall.
Right. With this character here, my high level one, I've got to fucking run through all that bullshit of those wolves, and believe me, that's hard for me to run all that way, and you got that big wolf and get to that thing and grab those bloody ashes. It's literally, sometimes I don't make it, even me being like that high, it's so fucking hard, I tell ya. But just try Sister Frida. I've got to do a bit in Bloodborne tomorrow, but I'm streaming tomorrow night. Hook up, just send me a message tomorrow about this, because you can't. You might be able to help me in Bloodborne kill those fucking knights. I just need the gems. You know those ones I was trying to tell you?
Mhm.
Though, just to kill those. If you don't kill them, then you can't kill them. I mean, because you might be leveled down to me. But I've got to rely on those. I picked up some, but they've got a curse of attack down. They're better than what I've got. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for them, but I've just got to rely on that fucking monster killing them. That's why it's a fucking put out. But it's the only way I can do it if I progress forward, because I'm blood level 4. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing playing blood level 4 for? It's a bit of a challenge. Not so, you know, I will do it, but I'll do it. I won't do it every fucking day. That's for sure. But I will have to do stuff, because I can search for all the ruins. I went and got the top tier eye ruins, so I've searched that, got it straight away. So
And you know another thing that
just so I could drop it.
I just discovered that I have a habit. Well, what I need to do, especially before going into a boss fight, I need to learn to only equip the bare necessities. Take off the extra stuff that I'm not going to be using.
because you end up. That's what I used to do. Because what happens is you're scrolling with stuff and you're going past it.
Right.
You know, you're dead. Don't have too much in your toolbar.
But I mean, on that side, I was just trying to get through the pyromancy and the shield to get to the heal.
You don't need, listen, all you don't need this, yeah, I know, don't worry about your shield too much, right? All you need is Tears of Denial on, right? And keep that talisman there to heal, right? Because it will heal you very, very quickly. I had to do it twice in there, but then I realised I had bloody all my attunement into spells, that's why I had to. I was like, well, why have I only got 2? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's absolute.
Okay, well, I'm at the spot when you put your name down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it into red. The reason I can't put it into, we can do it in white. The reason is because I understand it now. Is because we've done this boss here. Do you know what I mean? You've done the boss, I've done the boss, so there's no way of me being able to summon. So there, I could do it for you because I haven't done that boss there, and you haven't done. That's why I could come in as a white, you know?
Right.
I forgot all about that. Yeah. So yeah, when you just send me a message when you're on Dark Souls tomorrow, and then go and, if you do Frida, go and get your slab, right? Then
I picked up
go
one,
and,
so I just need to, I guess, kill them again so I can get the second one.
yeah, well, once you do Frida, yeah, you just have, yeah, exactly. No, you're gonna have to do the whole boss fight again. Then you go down to, you'll get another slab. Then there's half light. Then go right when you finish half light, go where the crabs are. Go right to the back of the tree. fight the tree and the ladder would drop down. I only found this out recently because I always wondered how I got to that ladder because you can see it from the top. Yeah, there's another slab there. Yeah, but I only found out how to get it the other day, literally, because I was thinking, God, I need to slab out some of my weapons, and you're going to drop me some weapons as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually re-download your save file. So wait there, let me just try and think so you don't fuck up. Now don't drop me everything. Just drop me another thing because it'll just fuck up your progress in your game. Right there. I'm just trying to think now because I'm far away. I just want you to drop me some weapons, but you've got to wait there. You might be easy to do this tomorrow. The weapon thing. Get out of the way. Oh, you there?
Yeah, I was just eating something. I didn't want to chew in your ear.
Oh, I'm terrible. I was eating and chewing and twitching and stuff.
Okay, leave it. Leave it. Okay, this is the last one. And
right now. Now drop for me. Have a look. See if you've got the Lothric straight sword.
the Lothric straight sword.
Plus Lothric, yeah, just the ordinary Lothric straight sword, not that other one, just the ordinary Lothric straight sword. 10. Alright, I might not have dropped it for you. Just see because let me see because I've actually let me see because I've got mine at that's the one thing I'm lacking in this thingy is weapons because I haven't got a lot of mine at 10. So let me just lightning. Wait there. Let me just look. So it'd be the Lothric Knight Sword at a 10, right?
Okay, I just passed 1, but it's not a 10. So let me look.
The Lothric Knight Sword, yeah, I've got mine at a 9,
It
right?
would be
So
next
you
to
haven't
it,
got
right?
it.
Yeah, I don't. Because it would be next to it, wouldn't it? They're both the same.
I've got loads of Lothric swords, so I farm the Lothric Knight. So I've got one at 9, and I want one at 10. You haven't got it, no?
No. I have one, but it's just a regular. It's not a plus anything.
No, it doesn't matter. Let me look through. Let me just see. Now drop me. Don't need that.
But let me
finish
looking through, even though they should be right next to each other.
No, they're built next to each other. They don't scatter about. They all stand like that. So it's the game is done. So just drop me some stuff that you've got duplicates of. Let me just have a look at. So let me just have a look at that. Let me look at that. Let me look at. Right, got that. Got that. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that's at that. So drop me the Pontiff Knight Sword at 5 because you've got an extra one at 5. I've only got one at 2.
Get it?
Yeah, wait. I'm just looking to see. Drop me. I'll ask you tomorrow. Just remember when you finish your game today, upload your game to the cloud, because like, I dropped you loads of stuff. The washing pole's really good as well, but I've only got it at a 9. So drop me the... Let me see if you've got the frayed blade. Drop me the frayed blade at 5. If you've only got 1, don't drop it for me, because you haven't backed up your save. Yeah, that's that. Just have a look for the frayed blade. It's a little bit similar to what you've got now in your hand. I'll drop you the loft. I'll drop you the loft next night. Save tomorrow. Right. So I'm just thinking now. We don't have to really do this now. Do you know what I mean? Because I was just thinking while we was here. I was just thinking. What else? Drop me the... I'll tell you what. I got, because I know these weapons are really good. They're good. They're actually good at pyromancy. Drop me the candlestick at 5. You see, it's a candlestick sword. These are really good. Believe me, the little tiny swords are some of the best.
And I saw it earlier. I'm just scrolling down looking for it.
So yeah, and also drop me the ringed knight sword, straight sword at 5. Mine's at 4. If you've only got 1, don't do it, because when you finish your game tonight, remember to upload your game to the cloud, right? So everything you keep, I keep. It doesn't matter, because I can just re-drop you it again. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter.
The ringed knight sword and the candle sword.
Yeah, it's a little tiny, because they're little daggers. They are, because that's where I get fucked over a lot. When I'm not in for PvP in that fucking area of the Aldridge, right? I'm in it to get souls for this character. Because you can get a lot of souls a lot quickly, and I just sit there and hide. I don't even fight. If I want to fight, I'll fight. But if I'm getting fucked over by a load of 4, I'll just fuck off and hide. And they're looking for me. They're going, hey! Calling at me. I'm like, fuck off, I'm here. A statue. I thought you knew the game.
Okay, that's the candlestick. And the ring.
Yeah, well, let
knight sword. Let me scroll back down.
Yeah. It's a fire weapon.
Here.
Yeah, I know. All the little swords should be together. If you can't find it, doesn't matter. Then drop me the... I'm just trying to think now, because like, you've got all the plus weapons. You know, this character started off as nothing. This is what I've asked you to do. Not just you, actually. Another guy I helped out here, I asked him to drop me a load of fucking swords, so I realised, you know what, I've got nothing but all my main weapons are not out of plus. That's it. The Scholar's Candlestick is really, really good, and it's really, really good to have with pyromancy. They all, some of these weapons you won't understand, but if you look up,
I have a ringed knight paired greatsword. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I've got those. It's just the ring. It's just the straight sword. If you haven't got, you have got it. I did drop it for you. If you've only got 1, then don't worry about it. I'll drop it for you tomorrow, and you can just drop it back to me. But yeah,
wait,
it's the ring. I've got it here.
Top where because all the straight ones are way at the top, and everything else in between is in the middle.
Yeah, ringed knight straight sword, and then the frayed sword as well. The frayed sword is very similar to the pontiff sword. Ringed knight straight sword.
Ringed knight straight sword, and it's a 5.
Ringed knight straight sword at a 5, yeah.
Okay. And the frayed sword.
Yeah, black frayed sword, it would say. It's like your pontiff sword. It's like a funny shape. I've got another sword here. Or is it here? Or is it in Darks? Is it in Demon Souls? Oh. See, you haven't got Pontiff's curved swords, have you?
I don't know.
No, I've got it here. No, you just dropped it for me, that's right. No, it's a funny sword, yeah. No, I like Pontiff's thing. No, I was just looking for got 2, that's it. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, just a frayed blade sword, it's called. Because these are all like scimitar type swords, you know?
Okay, I see a frayed blade. It's a +5. That's the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just drop me those for the time being, then when you finish your game tonight, yeah? Upload it to the cloud, alright? Then I'll drop you some stuff tomorrow, whatever, and some more souls. That's it. And that's it, right? So you've done that, and I'm gonna eat these souls, and I'm gonna actually go to bed. I'm really tired.
You sound really tired.
I am really tired. This bloody getting up, doing that. I've got a cover that's like this quilt. I haven't had a quilt like this for ages. You know what I mean? It's a bit too warm for now, you know. I'm streaming tomorrow, so tell me what time you're going on tomorrow. I'll try and level you up a bit, so especially if and try and put it into your figure, because if I play to, don't try and do everything here. If you can't beat Frida, then just leave her. You can only pick the slab by you'll find little links